Alright then, hello and welcome back to Gran Turismo. Last time we completed the 3 stages at Autumn Ring, and now we have the next 3 at Deep Forest Raceway. Before we get started though, if we quickly go back to the bonus items, I should have explained this more clearly last time, is that we unlocked what looks like just a singular car, an illustration of a Toyota Supra. Not necessarily the case, they actually give you a new manufacturer with a handful of cars to play with in arcade mode. So we've got 4 new Toyota machines that we can use for the rest of the races, which is pretty damn good. And the same for Deep Forest, Special Stage Route 5 and Grand Valley as well, you get given a new manufacturer. So yeah, awesome stuff. So with that then, let's go back to hard mode. And you can see we've come accustomed to these cars already, the Nissan, Honda, Mazda, Mitsubishi, Aston Martin and Chevrolet. But of course we now have Toyota. Unfortunately, there's no Class C in Toyota. So we've only got the 1 Class B and 3 Class A's, which is the Toyota Supra RZ, the Celica GT4, the Mazda MR2 then, no, the Toyota MR2 GTS, and the Toyota Soarer, which I mistakenly said it was a chaser during last time. But yeah, that's all we get. No Class C, so we can't use any of these for the first race. Instead, we're going to use a car that we haven't used before, and that is going to be the Nissan Primera 2 liter. What color are we going to pick this time? I'm going to go for the dark blue. It looks like a petrol blue. This is going to be low on power though, so I might not win the race first time out. I've only got 2 max speed, 1 acceleration and 3 handling. So, you know, anything can happen really, but we'll try. Deep Forest Raceway then. This track, there's been a lot of speculation on whether this track was inspired by a real-life circuit somewhere. I think it was in the United States. But if you do a Google search like Deep Forest in real life, you'll see that there is a circuit. It's all overgrown now, like full of trees and stuff. But it is eerily similar to the circuit that was in Gran Turismo. So not unless they got inspiration from an old abandoned circuit, I'm not sure. But it's very interesting. And go and have a read. Go and have a little Google search and you'll get some information. Anyway, enough gabbling on. Let's just get on then with the first race. I will try my best. I probably won't win, like I mentioned, first time out, but, you know, we'll try our best anyway. This Primera is a little bit sluggish on takeoff, so. And what are we up against then? It looks like a Roadster. And a few others. 1, go! And they are underway. There is a Honda Accord. An estate. I do like estate cars. They just look really cool. And there is, it looks like another Honda Accord. It's the sedan version. There's the Trino Apex, I think that one is. I can't really see who the leader is because I can't catch up to the bloody swine. Let's get past the Accord. Thank you. I think that's an Accord anyway. Yeah, I don't know what it is about me. I do like estate cars, always have done. That's why I was a massive fan of the Volvo 850 Estate that was in the British Touring Cars in 1994. And every single time I buy a car, one of them has to be an estate on this game. Not in real life, because I don't own a car, obviously. But alright, let's get past you. Well, that was actually a lot simpler than I thought. That is the FTO. The Mitsubishi FTO, and he's just gone wide, so it looks like the Honda Accord. I think that's a Honda Accord anyway, the sedan version. Now this corner, everyone loves to hate, because this is one of the license tests that you get around the first corner of Deep Forest, and you all know the one I'm talking about. It's a pain in the arse. You got 2 versions, one with a faster car, I think it's a Silvia, and one with the CRX Del Sol. And it is a pain in the ass. It's a lot harder than it looks. And the amount of hours I spent trying to gold the B-class license tests and getting stuck on that one was just unreal. But anyway, we'll get to that when we get to it. We haven't got many more races to do in arcade mode, and then we can get onto the main guts of the game, which is, of course, the main Gran Turismo career, I would say. It's not really a career, it's just... you know what I mean. But there we go, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, especially with how low powered the Primera is. And there we go. The first stage is complete, and we get a fastest lap time then of 1:11.6 and a total time of 2:29.973. So, yeah, no, I was completely wrong. It wasn't another Accord, then it was a Mitsubishi Galant. So you have the Accord Estate, the Roadster, the Galant FTO, and the Torino Apex. So there we go then. Lovely stuff. Right, so that is the first one done. And again, input our bloody name. Lovely. Okay, time for Class B. Which, I wonder what car we'll probably go for the Soarer, actually. We're gonna use some of the Toyota machines just to show them off. Because why not? So we're gonna go for the Toyota Soarer. What colors do they have? They have a green, blue, white, grey, black, red, another darker red. I'm going to keep with the blue. I'm going to stay blue, I think. 236 brake horsepower, not too bad. Max speed is not great, though. Handling acceleration, though, is not too bad, to be honest. So we'll see how we get on. We'll probably lose. But then I did say that with the Nissan Primera, and we managed to win, so you never know. Now, Deep Forest as well is another one that has had added a little jump to the end. I don't know if you really notice it with the Nissan Primera, but when you come off the last corner onto the main straight, you have a little jump just at the top of the crest. And off we go. I do like the look of this machine. It looks pretty cool. We have the old RX-7s back again. Can't see who's that behind. Come on. Come on, you can pass him. There you go, just use him as a barrier, get around. Lovely stuff. Who's that we got ahead? No. Oh, this car understeers. Right, we're in this draft anyway, so we can probably squeeze past. If it's all possible. That is a Honda Accord. So we had the estate version, and now we've got the main 4-door version. Or 5-door, however you want to call it. And there we go, there's the jump. Lovely. And there we go. Is it? Or is that the Galant? Or another variation? I don't know, it looks... Some cars, they look similar at the front. They look very distinguished at the back, but at the front they look fairly similar. I think it is definitely an Accord. Oh, you son of a... Oh well, we'll see when we get to the end anyway. There's a Prelude. See, that's the thing, I mean... Back in the good old days, I say good old days like 20 years ago, or when I was younger, you know, when I was a wee little lad, I could distinguish which car was which. It's like, oh, okay, so that is a Fiat Punto or a Fiat Panda, and that is a Ford Fiesta. Nowadays, you really can't. I mean, Ford Fiestas and Ford Focuses look the same, Fiats all look the same. All manufacturers look very similar now, apart from, you know, Porsches, which look the same as they always have done for many years. Oh, can I get him? Oh, I'm just going to lose it at the line. Bloody hell. Well, I'm going to have to redo this race then, aren't I? Well, that's a pain. Oh, well, at least we get to see if it was an Accord. I definitely think it is. Oh, no, it is a Galant. Oh, okay. Then you got the RX-7, the Prelude, the SVX, and the 180SX. Right then, let me retry this, and I'll see you at the end of the final lap. Well, there we go. That was a lot easier second time round, so we get the victory. So that is another one chalked up on the board. And there we go. So, yeah, that wasn't too much of a problem, actually. You managed to take the lead halfway through lap 1 and keep it until the end. The RX-7 managed to get past the Galant, though, and so did the Prelude. So, yeah, not too bad at all. We'll skip the replay and get on with the rest of it. So we got another fastest lap as well, so that means, of course, we got to input our name once again. Lovely. Right, let's exit this and get onto the final race then at Deep Forest with the, I think we're going to go with the Toyota Supra, because, yeah, everyone loves the Toyota Supra. I do prefer the old version compared to the new one, but that's just me. Like I said, I prefer older cars. So this is our lovely machine. Look at that. What color should we go with? I think, you know, we're going to go with white again, like we did with the Nissan Skyline. We're going to go for white because it just looks sporty. Look at the acceleration, speed, and handling, though. Almost completely maxed out. So, yeah, here we go then. Last race at Deep Forest. And let's get her done, as they say. I'll always like Deep Forest Raceway. It's just, I don't know, the scenery, the skybox in the background, it always looks like a, you know, a summer's evening with a storm rolling in. Because you got, like, one section is, like, really dark, and then you got the sunset on the other end. I don't know, it just looks like storm clouds rolling in. And away we go. Let's have a look at the machine. Absolutely gorgeous. There's Scooby. The RX-7 on the outside. Come on, get out the way. Get out the way, please. You're not making my life any easier. There's a Skyline. Oh, a little bit of understeer. Not as bad as the Sora, though. Come on, let's draft you. Yeah, a lot better handling than the Sora was. You can really fling it into the corners. Oh, still lose it at the end, though, but it's alright. We got a nudge from the RX-7. Oh, and we spun it. Okay, I think that's our chances of winning this race gone then. Bloody hell. We might be able to make it back up if we're very, very lucky, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen somehow. We are, yeah, we're way back. So I think, oh my word, yeah, that's the thing. Using some of the smaller cars, it gives you a full sense of security when you go around certain corners. You can take them flat out. In these ones, obviously, you can't. But your brain automatically thinks, oh yeah, I can take this one flat out. It's fine. Oh, so close. Look at that. He's just up ahead. Unless he goes wide, and I'm able to pip him at the post. Nope. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, I'm just going to lose it at the end as well. Oh, so we're going to have to redo that race anyway. Oh, this has turned out to be a bit of a disaster, really, isn't it? Not a winning streak as we're used to having, but oh well. The NSX won, then you have the RX-7, myself, then of course the R32 GTR, the Impreza, and the GTO. Well, there we go. It only took 4 attempts, but we managed to get there in the end. That was incredibly difficult. A lot difficult than I remember it being, but yeah, that was a bit of a pain in the arse. The last attempt that we tried, we lost by 4 1/1000ths of a second. He got me right at the line, which didn't go down too well, but we got there in the end anyway, so we win the race. So yeah, all well and good. I'm happy with that. So let's get out of the replay. And of course we did get another new record, so once again, we have to put in our name. And that is it. So let's exit then and see what we've unlocked and we can try out for next time. Which is all very exciting, isn't it? Once the game loads, as always, let's have a look at the bonus items then, and ooh, look at that, it is Subaru, so we do have the Subaru manufacturer now, and it's got an estate, the good old Subaru Impreza wagon, or the estate car. So yeah, that was Deep Forest Raceway done then. I will leave it here for now, and we'll be back with the next night race then, the special stage Route 5, and then, of course, the finale of arcade mode, which is Grand Valley Speedway. So once again, I'll leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and I will see you all next time. Take very good care.